Welcome, foolish mortals.
Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Professor Jim, and today I'm going to dive into science, and we're going to have a discussion. I've got lots of notes about the multiverse.
What's a multiverse?
Hold on. Seeing someone do this once. All right, so imagine there are multiple versions of Earth. One where the Nazis won World War II, one where Kennedy was never assassinated.
Oh yeah, one where all of us are evil.
Been there, it sucks.
Yes, the multiverse of Michael Myers. I have a theory that the movies, all of them, we are seeing different variants of Michael Myers, and I've been able to narrow it down to 7 different universes that I've named, and we'll have a discussion. So all of the Michael Myers, not that one, but all of the Halloween movie franchise Michael Myers. So our first universe is the OG John Carpenter verse, and this would include the Halloween 1 from 1978, and it will include Halloween 2 from 1981, and that is the Carpenter verse. Okay, so save your discussions. I do want to have your comments down below, but watch the entire video to get all 7 universes, and then decide whether or not I did a good job placing these movies into their said universe. So John Carpenter verse would be the prime universe because it was the first, and that would be Halloween 1 and 2. All right, now I have the second universe, and I call it the Atkins verse, and that's Halloween 3. And I know you're saying, well, Michael Myers wasn't in it, but he was in the commercial.
Hey, Charlie, can we have another station?
You got it. The Immortal Classic, followed by the big giveaway at 9. Brought to you by...
At the bar. So that universe, the Atkins verse, Michael Myers was a fictional character in a movie on TV. So he wasn't even real in real life in Season of the Witch. The third universe, I named it the Jamie verse, and these are the 2 movies that introduced us to Jamie, and that's Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, 1988, and Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers, 1989. And this is where we all fell in love with Danielle Harris. I almost was going to call it the Danielle verse or the Harris verse, but we're going to go with Jamie verse. And I know you're going to say, wait, but Jamie was in another movie. Hold on, because it could be argued that it should have been included in the Jamie verse, but I included Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers from 1995 into the Paul Rudd verse. And I know Jamie is in the beginning, but there's such an age jump from the Danielle Harris Jamie in Halloween 4 and 5 to this Jamie who's also just had a baby, that it was too skewed in the timelines for me. So the Halloween Michael Myers universe number 4 is the Paul Rudd verse, and that was Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers. Okay, now we jump to the Laurie verse, and this is Jamie Lee Curtis character, Laurie Strode, who actually appears in several movies, like a lot of movies, more than you think. I dedicated 2 movies to her universe, and that's Halloween H2O, 1998, and Halloween Resurrection in 2002. And so that's the series where she has a son, as opposed to having had Jamie in those other two universes. Laurie Strode has the daughter, Jamie, but in her universe, universe number 5, she has a son, and I don't even actually remember whatever came about of him. I don't think he was in Resurrection, right? Resurrection was actually a fun movie, by the way. It had a good beginning, and then, you know, kind of the incestuous kiss, and then Laurie Strode was dead. Okay, so number 6 is the controversial Zombieverse. Yes, Halloween from 2007 and Halloween 2 in 2009. They're their own universe, separate from anything. I don't think anyone would argue that they belong in any of these other universes, and I call it the Zombieverse because all of Rob Zombie's movies are titled Rob Zombie's Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And then that leaves us with the final, and it's not hard to figure out which 3 movies are going to be in this universe. I'm calling the Bloom universe, and that's the Halloween movie from 2018, Halloween Kills from 2021, and then this year's upcoming Halloween Ends. And this is where there's a little bit of controversy, because you could argue that the original John Carpenter movie could be in this group as well, because we are supposed to suspend our memory from Halloween 2 until Halloween 2018. There were no other movies. These are said to be direct sequel to the original first movie, but again, since there's such a huge time jump and it's a totally different universe, and Blumhouse has done the Bloomverse. They've rewritten things in a very clever way with flashback sequences and adding characters that weren't around in the first. So I think with the addition of the new characters and with their creative storytelling with flashbacks, that Halloween 2018, Kills in 2021, and the upcoming Ends 2022 becomes their own 7th Halloween multiverse of Michael Myers universe, and that's number 7. So let me know what you think, if this topic was interesting to you, because I have a few other ideas for other characters from other movie franchises that I could try to break down the multiverse of, and put on my thinking cap and get out my rulers and index cards and astrological charts and try to dive into the multiverse. Thanks. Leave a comment down below, like, share, comment, subscribe.
I would like to thank all the little people who work so hard to make this picture a success. I would like to thank them, but I really can't, because I did it all myself.